In this video, I want to take a quick look at sorting and filtering your work because we always want to move things around and look at them in different ways, and there are some better ways to do this and some, well, not so good ways. And the key to this is really because we share so many of our documents with other users. What happens to the other person when we start sorting and filtering data? So this is our spreadsheet. Once again, we're looking at the photo permissions for students, and that's going to be the spreadsheet we're working on. But I want to bring up another copy of it because we are sharing that with another user. And so the other person is also looking at this work over here. And we'll see what happens to them as we start making changes. So right now, we are sorted by teacher, and that's fine. But what if I want to sort by last name? So I can click on the last name column, come up to data, and sort that sheet by column B, and it will put all the names in alphabetical order. But you'll notice that immediately the other person also went to alphabetical order. So if that person was doing work and was reading the information about Sarah's classroom, suddenly Sarah's classroom is a complete jumble, and we've messed up what they're doing. So let's undo that. That's not the best way to sort our work. Sometimes when I'm doing things on my own, I will highlight the top, I'll click Create a Filter, and it will throw in these little filter options for each column. So I could come here and say, let's sort this A to Z. But again, that's going to change how the other person is seeing things. It sorts things A to Z for them. So how can we do what we need to do without changing what's happening with the other person? Rather than sorting or filtering, we can create filter views. Here's how filter views work. Let's select all of our data. I'm going to come up to my data and go to Filter Views, Create New Filter View. And right now, I'm on first names. So I can sort by first name. I'm going to call this first name and save it. Done. When I sort by first name now, using my filter views, it changes what I'm looking at. It does not change what other people are looking at. And I know that I'm looking at a view created specifically for me because the borders around the outside turn dark gray, and I can see that I've got a filter view by first name. I can create as many filter views as I want. I can create a filter view for last name. If I want to sort it this way, I can sort by last name. And it's important to name them because later, when I want to come up and quickly look at it by first name, boom, I can do that and it sorts for me. Now, if I want to see it in another way, I can go to my filter views, go to last name, it sorts for me. I can quickly look at different options without interfering with anyone else who's looking at that spreadsheet. However, as a benefit to the other person, they also now have access to those same filter views. So as one person creates different ways to view the data, they also are giving other people the options for ways to look at data. So sorting, it works for you, it confuses other people. A general filter works for you, confuses other people. But a filter view lets you sort your work the way you want, and anyone else looking at the spreadsheet can continue their work without interruption.